Welcome YouTube Nation to Madden 25 Training Camp. Today we're bringing you an offensive tip video, and this is something that came to me after playing, I don't know if I uploaded this video or not, but this is something that came to me after playing a guy, and something that I don't talk about enough as far as the basic stuff, but we're just going to come out in our principal formation because this is the key, and you see this a lot from me coming out in the same play every time in the same formation. I want to talk a little bit about that, but I mainly want to talk about something that kind of just hit me playing a rank, not a ranked game, but a kind of a lab type situation of a game against an opponent that's not too bad of a player. So anywho, let's go over this. So we just come out on the wide receiver screen because that's what we always come out in, and we get access all our plays through that. And we're just going to come out defensively. I want to come out in let's just come out, a lot of times we get dime personnel, so we'll come out in dime cover 4 so we can access all the coverages from dime. Okay. Now, what I want to talk about is certain situations in the game. And our base is curl flats, we throw out routes, that's what we do, and we run just kind of a situation on the backside. This play right here is literally, I can run this play all game on most people, and I can hit that out route in probably 9 times out of 10. And where this becomes difficult is when you have a guy who knows how to stop this play. So you got a guy that's going to run man coverage on the drag route. So we'll get a guy here, and he'll take this safety and bring him down and put him in a yellow zone, something like that. Put that guy in a yellow zone to defend that, and then he'll use her like the running back. So just for this example, we have 2 guys on the running back, inside, outside, and now your offense is kind of locked. And so now they have 4 down linemen. That's the only thing you have to hit. Well, what I want to talk to you guys today about is mainly, reading the defense while you're in the game, in the middle of a game. So, there's certain times, certain situations where people will do certain things. And a lot of times, I don't do this enough, and I'm actually going to start trying to do it a little more when I get into more of a competitive type of a deal. But imagine this. Imagine, if they're... Say you're, for this video example, and we're going to actually do this, we're going to go through this, and I'm going to show this to you guys in an offline game so that I can do it myself, I can break it down, I can talk about it. And it may be a little longer of a video or maybe a series of videos. I'm not sure exactly the formatting for it. But, okay, so say that you're like 2nd down and 3. What defenses is he calling in a 2nd down 3 situation? So while you're reading your routes, you want to see what defense. Okay, you see that he throws cover 4 at me in that type of a scenario. So the next time that I'm 2nd and 3, I know I have a shot at throwing 4 verticals down the sideline or the seams here. So I go to 4 verticals and then I get the same coverage and bam. That's kind of thing. A lot of people have tendencies, especially on defense this year, they'll kind of repeat the same thing. So like, for example, they'll go to 2-man under on 1st and 10 to kind of feel you out. So you know that they have 2-man under coming, so you know you can hit this route. Kind of predicting what the defense is going to be doing, that's kind of the key, guys. That's what I want to focus on. Because what I was noticing in my game against, I can't remember his username off the top of my head, but what I remember he was doing was he was taking this corner over here, putting him in a yellow, oftentimes when I was like on this side of the field. So just imagine me being on the left hash, because I like to throw outs to the wide side of the field. He was putting the yellow route on the wide side of the field. I was noticing that as we were going down the game, and eventually I caught on to that, so I ran the same setups that I normally do, but I put the dude on a streak or a fade here, and now you can see I led that route deep into the end zone and ended up getting a touchdown out of it later on in the game. And I'd like to, if I can figure out how to edit these videos out so that I can only show like a 10-minute portion of it for you guys, I'm going to actually show you guys that game, because I think it's very important in the progression of our offenses, and I think it does a good job of showing what I'm, I talk all the time about, certain reads, and then now what we were talking about more or less is what you're reading during the game, how it goes. So like, for example, here I know he likes cover 4 on 2nd and 3, so I know that I have a shot at this out route on the left side of the field. Certain things like that to equip you offensively to really beat the team. Like if I, for example, just a countless number of examples, but I know that on 2nd or on 1st and 10 he likes to run coverage D, so I set up a quick coverage D here for you guys just so it works more effectively. So I know I can fake some hot routes and hit him with a draw, and that kind of thing. And then for example, I just played SD Right the Great, and one of the things that he was doing was it was 3rd and 10, I think, and I had just thrown an out, or I think he had just I think he had just blitzed me. So imagine 2-man under, and I'm just going to blitz this guy over here. And I ended up hitting this kind of a slot route here and ended up getting about right here on the field. So it's about 4th and 3, 4th and 4. And I figured that, you know, most people, if it's me on defense, I'm calling like a cover 2, and I'm going to send some pressure. So just to show some pressure here. So imagine I was thinking he was doing something like this. He definitely wanted to stop out routes and curl flat routes. I know that because, you know, he was really starting to kind of gamble on those. So I know that something like this is coming. So what do I do? Audible to my 4 verticals play and checkmate him at 4th and 3. As you see, we bust loose with that guy over there and end up getting sacked there. But in the game, I actually hit the touchdown. But let me show you one more time just to show you guys. So it sets up a blitz off that side. I know that. I make it look exactly identical to the rest of my plays. Ended up hitting him deep for a big touchdown there. So, you know, that's the key to the offense. That's one key that I don't talk about enough is, you know, as the game is going on, think about what your opponent is doing, where he's doing it, why he's doing it, how long it takes. And then one thing that I often do sometimes, like when we get in the 2-minute warning situation and you're not going to get the snap off, a lot of times, imagine this. So I just snap and I just throw the out route and I complete it and then I no huddle. So imagine that this break in here is no huddle. When I get to the line of scrimmage, I immediately audible to one of my plays. So for the example here, halfback wheel, and look here, see if he baselines or not. If he baselines, I know he's trying to set up blitzes, and if he doesn't baseline, it's more than likely going to be a coverage style of a defense. So that's the key there, guys. That's little things like that you want to start catching on to. I think this is one of the most important Madden 25 training camps I've done, and there's going to be a nice little series coming after this talking about how we read the defense post-snap and how it affects our plays for later on. So hopefully I can either cut down those clips or maybe recreate them myself. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video. Hopefully you learned something from this video. Also, if you guys are new to the YouTube channel, this is not the only thing that we do. We break down formations, we break down plays. We spend a lot of time here in the practice mode portion of this game. We do have some full game plays up there. Those are live commentaries, so you can get into my head as I'm playing. But make sure you check out the channel if this is your first time coming here. If you guys are already members of the channel, hold me down with a like rating below. I know we got a bunch of new members. Guys, we're growing rapidly. We're starting to get up there. I think we got 258 or 259 subscribers, I believe. And so that's really a blessing, guys. I appreciate your support. Make sure that you guys keep telling your friends, keep talking about the channel, keep supporting and keep advertising for me because I'm hoping my goal is by the time that Madden 25 comes out, we have a nice core base of about 300 subscribers, 300 followers, and then once Madden 25 comes out, we're going to hit you guys. You guys are going to have the best blitzes in the game before the first week of Madden 25 is out. So hopefully you guys have enjoyed this video. Make sure you stay tuned to the next couple of videos. Guys, we're bringing you content day after day, getting ready for Madden 25. I'm so excited for Madden 25. It's I'm really excited. I think I have a good shot at winning this year, so we'll see how I do in the tournaments. But definitely can't wait for that game to come out so I can start practicing for the tournaments. Thanks, guys. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this. Like I said, leave a like rating below. Comment if you have any questions or suggestions. We just broke down 4-3 over plus. Make sure you check out that video. I'm going to try and get an annotation up for you guys. As far as anything else goes, make sure you leave it in the comments so that I can address it. Other than that, guys, thanks for checking out this video, and we'll see you guys next time.